The Fowler Global Social Innovation Challenge is a unique movement of student change makers from all the world that comes together in the month of June. In San Diego 2020 was the original plan. Things changed, that is how the world works. But we are social innovators taking in what is around us and coming up with solutions to the challenges that we face. So here we are together this week, focusing on student learning and social innovation, listening to the incredible pitches of students from Australia, from Cambodia, from Rwanda, from Venezuela, from the United States, from 20 countries. The G in GSIC certainly means global. I say the G also stands for growth, because each year more and more students participate in the Fowler GSIC, eager to learn, to gain support for their projects, and to join the finals in whatever modality is possible. In the last 5 days, judges, thank you, and professors have listened to over 50 pitches from students in 20 countries. Students have proposed a wide range of social ventures, from those focusing on changing behaviors from improving healthcare, very needed right now, to those proposing new technology for community organizing, to so much more. Just hang in there, and very soon you will witness the richness, the creativity, and the variety of the proposals. We might not be the symphony making music in different squares at once, but you will hear a most distinctive chorus of proposals for achieving positive social change. As we have seen in the last 2 weeks in this country, enough is enough. Working together, we have the agency to achieve the end of systemic racism, social injustice, and so much more. Social innovation begins with empathy. We must care deeply about the realities of the people in our communities and the whole world. It requires knowledge for understanding complex problems and for problem solving. Professors and mentors work closely with students interested in becoming social innovators. At the university, they learn how to ideate, test solutions, and how to apply them with integrity to achieve social impact. In just a few minutes, you'll see what I mean. And when you listen, be ready for the refreshing sense of hope. Don't worry if you cannot remember every single pitch. I never do. But what is crucial is that you know the commitment of the Fowler GSIC students to change making now. Remember that and share it with others. Call a friend after we finish. Share. Tonight, we are together, not in San Diego, but in cyberspace. Tonight, we are empowered by the work of incredible students and the universities worldwide who are committed more than ever to change making. Conveying with each pitch, let's create change right now so we can have a better tomorrow, right here and everywhere. Welcome to the 2020 Fowler Global Social Innovation Challenge.
Welcome to the global finals of the Fowler Global Social Innovation Challenge. I am Dr. Sylvia Ma, Director of the Center for Peace and Commerce at the University of San Diego. I am honored to be joining you virtually today in today's showcase. Thus far, 2020 has been fraught with hardships. Around the world, we have all suffered the devastation of this pandemic has brought, endured natural disasters, and been horrified to witness unjust deaths rooted in systemic racism. Watching these student teams' determination to solve these challenges and more give us hope during this time when we need it most. They and their social ventures have persevered, and they are bringing true change to our world. Well, at the Center for Peace and Commerce is a partnership between the USD School of Business and the Kroc School of Peace Studies, which unleashes the potential of new generations of social innovators, change makers, and impact-driven entrepreneurs. The Fowler Global Social Innovation Challenge is a social venture pitch competition that recognizes, rewards, and resources student-led social ventures focused on sustainable change. We began this journey in 2011 with the backing of supporters like John and Nancy Jo Capetta and Chris Crane, grew it into a global competition by 2018, and last year partnered with a competition title sponsor Ron and Alexis Fowler. In addition, in the last year, we have joined into a collaborative partnership with the University of St. Thomas, Ron Fowler's alma mater, to amplify our global network. Since the program's inception, winning teams have received $400,000 in seed funding for social ventures in over 17 countries. Amazing! So tonight, we invite you to interact with us, our amazing social innovation audience, in two ways. First, we want to hear your voice on who your favorite ventures are. So after each round of pitches, we need you to vote. There are two ways to do that: by sending a text message to this number you have on the screen, or by clicking the link just below this live string in the chat. An important note is that you do not vote by putting your numbers or your letters into the chat box. It's just by texting or by clicking the link. We have about 310 people currently watching. So we just want to make everybody know, if we blow this up, we want to get twice as many people here, but the system only recognized about 700 voters. So I challenge you to break the internet. So get ready for the wonderful things that we're doing tonight. I love this. This is a part of the chat. I'm going to be reading back and forth all night. I'm so proud to be one of the finalists as Myanmar student. This is a really good competition. Thank you so much. We're honored that you are part of our global network. So I love those kinds of comments. Keep them coming all night long. Okay, let's test the voting tool right now. Reminder, you cannot vote in the chat box. Just putting it out there again, just by text or link on the page. Vote online by clicking the Poll Everywhere link, and it says pollev.com/Fowler Global, or you can text Fowler Global to 22333, and that's as easy as picking up your phone and dialing 22333 and then texting those Fowler Global. So tell me, this is a test. How are you feeling tonight? Follow the instructions and type in the first word that actually comes into your mind. What are you feeling? How are you feeling tonight about being part of this global network? For me, it's inspired. While you are doing that, I want to share a special welcome message from the University of San Diego President, Dr. James Harris, and the University of St. Thomas President, Dr. Julie Sullivan.
Welcome everyone to the 2020 Fowler Global Social Innovation Challenge. What you're about to experience shows us what human beings worldwide are capable of accomplishing. At this time of crisis, I'm filled with hope as we witness how people are solving complex problems with integrity, innovation, and ingenuity. The fearlessness and commitment demonstrated by our students tell us there's a bright future ahead. But right now, I'm looking forward to sharing with you the ventures proposed by a global community of student changemakers USD has built over the past decade in partnership with other outstanding universities in the United States and across the globe. We're creating a movement of student changemakers who develop services and products with social impact. Their goal is clear. They want to shape a better world. In a few minutes, you will see their most creative and scalable ideas to solve social problems that affect our local communities and the global village alike. We at USD know full well that innovation has no boundaries, and this year, USD began its partnership with the University of St. Thomas in the Fowler Global Social Innovation Challenge, with the goal of expanding the movement of student entrepreneurs around the world. In a few minutes, you will be hearing from my colleague and the president of UST, Dr. Julie Sullivan. Together, we built a network of 29 universities from 17 countries. These are institutions focused on student-driven social innovation. The Fowler Global Social Innovation Challenge is virtual this year, so get comfortable wherever you're watching this and be ready for an unforgettable experience. Share with others during and after, and invite others to join this movement. To the teams who are participating, you inspire us with your dedication and resilience. And I want to thank Ron and Alexis Fowler for your vision and support that has helped us provide greater opportunities to our students. Enjoy the Fowler Social Innovation Challenge and enjoy your evening.
Welcome, everyone, and thank you, President Harris, for your introduction. You are right that the human spirit is full of integrity, innovation, and ingenuity, and it is this spirit that provides us hope for a better world. The University of St. Thomas is thrilled to be collaborating with the University of San Diego on the Fowler Global Social Innovation Challenge. At the heart of St. Thomas is an entrepreneurial spirit and a constant striving for new ways of advancing the common good. Our community, our country, and our world are reeling today from the impacts of long-standing racial injustices and inequities, from a global pandemic, and from continued destruction of our environment. Now more than ever, we need change makers working towards a more socially just society and planet for all. This challenge is about energizing the entrepreneurial spirit of our students at St. Thomas and well beyond. It is about inspiring young innovators to explore their potential and actively engage with the most pressing challenges to make a difference in our world. This is the first time our students have participated in the Fowler Global Social Innovation Challenge, and it could not happen without our longtime partnership and friendship with Ron Fowler. Ron is a 1966 graduate of the University of St. Thomas and serves as executive chairman and co-owner of the San Diego Padres and chairman and CEO of Liquid Investments. Ron is an entrepreneur. More importantly, Ron is a difference maker. He believes in sharing his time, talents, and treasure, and defines a meaningful life as one of helping others. He has made a difference in many lives, making them more meaningful, and I know in turn, bringing meaning to him. We are so grateful to Ron for the example he sets for all of us and for making this global network of creative problem solvers possible. To our social innovators, I wish you good luck. I admire the courage and determination you've shown to get here today. Remember, this is only one step in your journey. In the words of Jacqueline Novogratz, founder of Acumen, a nonprofit impact investment fund serving developing countries, we are made from what came before. We make ourselves out of the promises that lie ahead, and we are always in the process of becoming. So no matter the outcome today, I encourage you to pursue your ideas. The entrepreneurial life is one of ups and downs and ultimately persistence and courage. So welcome to the finals of the 2020 Fowler Global Social Innovation Challenge.
Thank you, Presidents Harris and Sullivan. Your leadership inspired all of the change makers competing tonight. So let's share the word cloud you created that describes how we are collectively feeling. Wow, look at that. Excited, classics there. Community, gratefulness, motivated, superb, giving, make, heart. Oh my gosh, the heart is my favorite. You're all the best. Great job. I'm excited to share this year's global finalists with you and find out who will win the prizes we are awarding tonight, and especially to find out who will be the 2020 Fowler Global Social Innovation Challenge Grand Prize winner. How much are we investing tonight, you may ask? $60,000 in seed funding. Our sponsors and donors have not only invested in these ventures, but also offered their time as mentors, coaches, and judges. Thank you so much. I want to thank especially Ron and Alexis Fowler, the Rockefeller Foundation, Acumen Student Social Innovation Challenge, Qualcomm Wireless Reach, the Price Family Foundation, and Annie Navarra. Your commitment to the community of social innovation and education is deeply appreciated by our students. So thank you for your time, vision, and support. Well, now Acumen is a social innovator accelerator, and we are thrilled to have their support this year. So let's learn a little bit more about Acumen. I want to check in with my colleague from the Center for Peace and Commerce, Juliette Zimmer. Juliette will be sharing some great stories from our university network. Juliette, are you there?
Thank you, Sylvia. It has been my joy and pleasure to work with the 24 universities from 12 countries, from Africa, Europe, Asia, South America, Australia, and North America. Through these turbulent times, our collective leadership and dedication to these social innovators has remained constant. I'd love to know who is here with us tonight. I see the chats going, but head on over to the poll and let us know, where are you watching from tonight? Remember, you cannot vote in the chat box. Follow the instructions on your screen, and you can vote online by going to pollev.com/Fowler Global or by texting Fowler Global to 22333. Before we show the results, I want to share the incredible effort over the last year. These 24 universities held semifinal competitions for the Fowler Global Social Innovation Challenge as teams competed for seed funding and a slot in the global finals. Let's look back at the road to the Fowler Global Social Innovation Challenge.
What a year we have had, and let's be honest, the past 3 months have felt like 3 years. Just like starting a new venture, you can't always anticipate the twists and turns in life, nor can you control it. We didn't anticipate hosting this competition in a virtual format, but we're social innovators, and our global network is strong. There are 24 universities supporting these 43 teams sent to the 2020 Global Finals. One of the beautiful aspects of this competition is that each university runs its own competition to select up to 2 teams for the Global Finals. We know that some workshops, like at the University of Michigan, and even some celebrations were able to be made in person, like the one at Universidad de Desarrollo and Davis College Aquila campus. And some were made online. While this pandemic didn't allow us to experience the Global Finals in person, moving to a virtual format allowed us to help celebrate with these universities as they held their own university finals. I knew Arboretics was going to be tough competition at the Global Finals because I was able to see the University of Texas's virtual finale event. Our partners at the University of St. Thomas held their award ceremony on Zoom, and we know that family and friends around the country and world were able to log on and cheer these social innovators. The last steps for the student ventures was submitting their recorded pitches, a task made more challenging if you're experiencing rolling blackouts due to a cyclone or anticipating the birth of your first child. They persevered and met the deadline. We are in awe of your tenacity and grit. Congratulations to all our global finalists.
Thank you for your innovation, compassion, and leadership. It is inspiring to see universities leading in these efforts. I see that our word cloud is ready to share. Fantastic! I see a lot from Spain, Mexico, from the US. I am so excited to see people joining us from all corners of the world. Now, let's get back to Sylvia and begin the pitches.
My mic still doesn't work. For this broadcast, we have broken the ventures down into themes based on 5 out of the 17 UN Sustainable Development Goals, or what I like to call the world's to-do list. The UN developed these goals in 2015 as a blueprint to achieve a better and more sustainable future for all, and intends to achieve them by the year 2030. Our social innovation ventures are leading the way to achieve these sustainable development goals. And we will need you now to pay close attention to each pitch, because at the end of each category, you will vote to advance your favorite team to the next round of the Audience Choice Award for a chance to win $2,000 in seed funding for first place and $1,000 for second place. So just a quick reminder on how to make sure your vote counts. Use the Poll Everywhere link. You've now done it twice already, or text and not put those votes in the chat box. And remember, the system can only recognize about 700 votes per poll. So we really want you to break the internet with all of the votes. Polling will open after all the pitches have presented within the category. And you'll see the links below. We will begin with groups working on UN Sustainable Goal numbers 8 and 12, economic growth through responsible solutions. And the teams pitching in this category are Leatherheart, Till, Hangler, and Tutti Tech.
Growth is the elephant in the room. Capitalism has generated a lot of it, but at what cost? Our purpose is to make the best product for the world, that one which generates a positive impact, using the power of business as a force for good, and offer new generations a way to be more social and environmentally responsible.
We are the first certified B Corp in Venezuela. Our value chain was designed and works to add positive value to people, society, and nature. Our products, which are mainly stuffed animals, not only fulfill the useful purpose of being an adventure companion, but for each one sold, the company is supporting organizations that work with food, reforestation, or education, while is offering job opportunities for women who belong to underserved communities.
In Venezuela, the minimum wage is $4 per month.
Any seed funding or award is fully appreciated for us. The team is deeply committed to the purpose of Leatherheart, and we can do a lot of important things to keep growing and building a more inclusive and sustainable economy that will help solve the global challenges.
After working in the restaurant industry and witnessing the alarming amount of food being wasted on a daily basis, we were determined to learn more and to address the great problem in the world. According to the United Nations, 1/3 of the worldwide produced food is wasted, which represents over $1 trillion worth of food every year. This waste has massive environmental implications and is a major contributor to climate change. We wanted to learn more, so we interviewed 71 restaurant owners and learned that they are aware of the food waste problem and are actively looking for solutions. The biggest barrier to reducing food waste is the restaurant's inability to properly forecast food needs, even on a daily basis, which typically leaves restaurants with a surplus. With these insights, we saw a major opportunity. My name is Till. I'm co-founder of Till, an app-based discount meal platform where restaurants sell the excess meals for discounted prices instead of tossing them away. With Till, everybody wins. The restaurants reduce their food waste, increase their revenue, and gain new customers, while the customer accesses great deals, discovers new restaurants, and ultimately helps to make a positive environmental impact. In addition to our efforts to mitigate food waste and fight climate change, we are committed to donating 5% of our profits to local food banks to fight world hunger. Within only 3 years, we project saving 3.3 million pounds of food waste and providing 800,000 meals to food insecure families. Choose Till. Let's make the world better together. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Dong Lee from Team Hungler. We are from Ewha Women's University in South Korea. Today I'm here to introduce Hungler, a scalable and replicable solution to the 8th Sustainable Development Goal. Hungler is an online one-on-one Korean education service. You can speak with a native tutor for 10 minutes, anytime, anywhere. Our tutors are professional Korean teachers with visual impairments. In South Korea, 30% of the visually impaired population currently work as massage therapists, but the job satisfaction is very low because they did not have a choice in the first place. We thought they should be given the chance to show their abilities in professions of their own choice. That's how we started Hungler. We are currently running a pilot test using our website. Over the last 4 months, we have established an effective customer inflow channel. Also, we have proved that our curriculum, optimized for speaking practice, can effectively support the learner's educational success. We aim to provide job opportunities for 250,000 visually impaired people in Korea. And then we're going to step further for the 300 million blind population in the world. Join us in making a society where the visually impaired can introduce their job with pride and dignity. Thank you.
You want to get an appointment with a doctor online, or you want to buy a digital course for your children who is at home, or maybe you want to send money to a family member or a friend who is in need. You need to do it online, but you cannot do it.
300 million people cannot access to the opportunities of the digital economy because they don't have credit or debit card. The majority of people transactions are cash-based. All this because they are unbanked. They cannot access to these services online. This is not fair. For this reason, we created Tutti. We want to enable low and middle income communities who are unbanked to access opportunities of the digital economy.
With Tutti, you can pay your bills, or recharge your account to buy an online course, or pay for a healthcare subscription, and many more. All of this from your phone.
How it works? You can deposit your money at a community store nearby. You can keep your money on the app and spend it there. And also you can transfer to anyone who has a Tutti account. And you can withdraw it again at the same community store.
Our business model works charging a fee to every service provider for every service they sell in our platform. We want to be the door to opportunities of the digital world in everyone's pocket.
We want to make it super clear. You cannot vote in the chat box. You really just need to text or the text or link on this page that you have. So we're really excited that we have these companies that went first. So just as a primer, you want to text the letter A for Leatherheart, B for Till, C for Hangular, and D for Tutitec. This is how you will vote for all of the groups tonight. So it's just we want to vote right now for those ventures. While you're voting, you will be hearing from our alumni of the Fowler Global Social Innovation Challenge from various countries. Since inception, we have over 2,000 alumni from around our globe: Australia, Africa, Ireland, LATAM, Asia, India, and so many more. And I know that some of you are on our chat tonight, and we want to hear from you. So we wanted to bring a bit of the world to you tonight through commercials of their ventures and kind of where are they now highlights from our alumni, but COVID style. Please enjoy this video from Momo Bertrand from Cameroon, who competed in the Fowler Global Social Innovation Challenge in 2019.
I dream of a world where every story matters, where every human being, regardless of their race, regardless of their gender, can live to the fullest of their potential. This is a dream that moved me when I was a student at the University of San Diego, and it still lives in me as I work at ITC ILO, a United Nations agency in Italy. And while I was at the University of San Diego, I took part in the Global Social Innovation Challenge. Though we did not win the challenge in 2019, we went on to actually implement the idea, and today Casey Myers still runs One Digital World and is providing important skills to underprivileged women in the United States, in Mexico, and in Greece. And I think that's powerful. So it's not just a competition, but it's also something that can impact lives in the real world. I have learned so much, and today I work in a learning innovation, team at the ITC ILO, which is the International Training Center of the ILO, a UN agency. And all the skills that I learned in terms of how you design a program which is meant to educate underprivileged people, how you communicate effectively about that program, and how you ensure that aspects of diversity, how you ensure that your message sounds true and rings deep, whether you're talking to someone from your own background or from a different background. All these aspects have stayed with me, and I think as I pursue a career at the international level, these skills have stayed with me and will keep pushing me. As I said in the beginning, I truly believe that every story matters, and though I'm now at the United Nations, it's still something which I think about a lot. And the Fowler Global Social Innovation Challenge was definitely an interesting experience. So I hope, I wish the best to the finalists for this year, and go on and make a difference in the world. Ciao.
Thank you to our awesome alumni, Momo, a true international leader, originally from Cameroon, graduating from the University of San Diego, and now living in Italy. We are so proud of what you are accomplishing at the UN. And a reminder for all of you change makers, your work is not done after this competition. The world is counting on your innovation and perseverance to lead us into a bright future. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, I love the chat going out. Proud of our USD alumni. Woohoo, there's some toreros in the house. So, okay, the poll is closed, and the winner of the first group is, let's see who the winner is. Tutitec. Well done. You have made it to the next round of the Audience Choice Award for a chance to win $2,000 in seed funding. Final voting for the Audience Choice Award from all rounds of voting will open at the end of all 16 pitches you are watching tonight. We will now look at ventures working on UN Sustainable Goals 6, 7, and 15, clean tech, clean water, and a more environmentally friendly world. The teams pitching are Arboretics, Zatalyze, Dr. Nanoxa, and Thermoplastics.
Arboretics is a bio-platform that addresses biodiversity loss by delivering untapped insights into the health of plants and resiliency of ecosystems. While deforestation or the extinction of species are fairly easy to see, the loss of genetic diversity is an invisible but very real threat. As habitats shrink and become more fragmented, we see smaller pockets house the species that we're trying to protect. Even if these pockets are safe from an immediate physical threat, when they're cut off from the greater gene pool, they become a weaker community. In our food systems, we self-select into the same problem. 95% of the food we eat comes from just 30 species. Approaching our food this way streamlines the process of getting the good to the consumer, but it leaves our global supply chains and the many people whose livelihoods rely on their healthy function wide open to the risks that stem from a lack of biodiversity. By leveraging cutting-edge genomic and statistical techniques, Arboretics is able to integrate genetic analysis, range modeling, and historic responses to assess the vulnerabilities of a specific species or of an entire ecosystem. We're bringing a completely new perspective to land conservation, supply chain resilience, and food security. Our mission is to unlock previously overlooked genetic insights, maximize the resiliency of our natural world, and enable a more targeted level of management in the lands that we protect and in the systems that feed us.
Today, California produces so much extra solar energy that it has to pay other states to take this energy, the cost of which is added to your electricity bill. How can we change this to have the environmental benefits of renewable energy at an affordable price? By using energy storage.
Currently, we use lithium-ion batteries for energy storage. However, most lithium batteries end up in landfill, leaching chemicals into the soil and causing 23 landfill fires a day. Lithium mining also violates communities globally. We have a much better solution to energy storage: capacitors. Capacitors are similar to battery but are currently unable to be used for large-scale energy storage. But we have created a patented converter that allows the energy from these capacitors to be used at home.
This system is sustainably made from 100% recycled aluminum and is cheaper than lithium batteries. Without mining, we also do not infringe on people's sacred land and finite resources. The average household will also save $1,300 a year. As a team, we will be the catalyst to the development of renewable energy and empower all of society to have a green future without compromise.
I am Riley.
I'm Kyla.
I'm Jarvis, and we are Zatalyze.
Hello, I'm Yash Jain from Mumbai, India. Majority of the people who live in cramped colonies use shared toilets where cleanliness and sanitation is a big challenge. It is practically impossible to keep surfaces sanitized and prevent microbial damages like urinary tract infections. 150 million people across the globe suffer from UTI annually. Frequent intake of antibiotics leads to reduced immunity and other health problems. The pain and agony accompanying UTI is outrageous. At Sikora Technologies, we found a unique solution to address the problem of microbial infections via contaminated surfaces. Using nanotechnology, we have formulated Dr. Nanoxa, which makes surfaces repel harmful microbes and thus keeping them self-sanitized for a period of 30 days. And as much as we care about life on Earth, we also care about life underwater, which gets largely distorted due to infusion of harmful chemicals in them. As young management students, this is our contribution to the country we love. Join us on our mission to prevent microbial infections via contaminated surfaces and protect the world for a better tomorrow.
Microplastics are synthetic fragments smaller than 5 mm which are daily released into the water during the washing of carpets or clothes by the textile industry, mainly located in India and China. Nowadays, accumulation of microplastics has become a major environmental issue. It has been estimated that the total amount of macro and microplastics floating in the ocean was 269,000 tons. Moreover, these particles can be easily ingested by small fish, not only threatening their survival, but also our own health, as human intake of microplastics reaches 120,000 particles per year. Up to date, there is no effective way to collect and eliminate these microplastics. Our goal is to provide an economical and revolutionary alternative based on the use of thermostable enzymes immobilized inside a bioreactor. Microplastics as an enzymatic substrate are more accessible if presented in a glass transition state, only reached at high temperatures. Thus, we will thermostabilize the required enzymes by means of site-directed mutagenesis, producing them as recombinant products, which will be mobilized inside the bioreactor operated at 80 degrees Celsius. We believe our proposal provides a greener alternative for plastic recycling, which can be directly implemented into the textile industry, allowing us to tackle the root of the problem in a safe and non-hazardous way.
Thank you, Arboretics, Zatalyze, Dr. Nanoxa, and Thermoplastics. Now, get ready to vote. Remember that you want to text the letter A for Arboretics, B for Zatalyze, C for Dr. Nanoxa, and D for Thermoplastics from your phone, or go to the Poll Everywhere link found in the chat. Do not add the letter in the chat box directly. Wow, I see. Oh, that's awesome. The chat that came up, thermoplastics is the wave of the future. Of course it is. And all of the social innovation teams here. So many inspiring ideas. Way to go, everyone. I love this. This is one thing that I love about this competition is that teams encourage other teams. I love also our supporters, like our faculty advisors, Juan Carlos Rivas, who leads the Changemaker Hub on the USD campus, Juan Roche, who is a professor at the Kroc School of Peace, and Priya Kanan, who also runs the Catalyzer at the School of Business at USD. Now, let's watch this wonderful alumni message from Team Juntas from Mexico. Team Juntas competed in the Fowler Global Social Innovation Challenge in 2018.
Latinoamérica es hoy la segunda región del mundo con la mayor cantidad de embarazos adolescentes. En Perú, cada 4 adolescentes menores de 15 años quedan embarazadas, donde el 50% son el resultado de la falta de protección y abuso sexual. En el 2019 se atendieron 5.140 casos de violencia sexual en menores que fueron registrados, y esos solo son el 30%, pues el 70% no lo denuncia. De acuerdo a las Naciones Unidas, la falta de acceso a la educación sexual integral es una de las principales causas de estos problemas. Esto es un problema de salud pública. Esto es una violación a los derechos humanos y sus consecuencias limitan las oportunidades para el desarrollo de las chicas, además de alargar el ciclo de la pobreza.
Juntas es un espacio seguro para adolescentes donde podrán tener acceso a información sexual integral, resolver dudas y compartir experiencias, todo de una manera divertida. Codiseñamos herramientas y contenido que nos permitan empatizar con ellas y las conectamos con profesionales para que puedan recibir una orientación más personalizada, además de tener un modelo de negocio que nos permite tener un impacto sostenible en el tiempo. En el 2018, Juntas obtuvo $3.500 de financiamiento en capital semilla gracias al Social Innovation Challenge de la Universidad de San Diego. Tras obtener el tercer puesto en el Women's Innovators Track, el segundo puesto en el Qualcomm Impact Wireless Track y el Community Choice Award. Posteriormente recibimos $5.000 en la competencia de innovación de Harvard y ahora contamos con 2 grandes aliados, Apropos, que es la ONG más grande de educación sexual en el Perú, y Schoolday, una plataforma de educación finlandesa.
So thank you for the people in the chat box for correcting us that Juntas is from Peru. So these women innovators are changing the world and representing LATAM in a magnificent way. Mil gracias, equipo Juntas. Tu impacto social es fenomenal y muy transformador para adolescentes. And thank you, Team Juntas. Your social impact is amazing and very transformational for teams. You didn't know I spoke Spanish. Okay, so the poll is closed, and the winner of this group is thermoplastics. Congratulations. We're super excited about that, and you have advanced to the final round of the Audience Choice Award. Reminder that the next poll will open once all groups have pitched. Let's pause the pitches and check in with Juliet, the coordinator for the Center for Peace and Commerce, for a look at our partners from all over this fabulous world.
Our venture teams have not only been competing for seed money this week, but we have also taken part in our first ever Innovation Week. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from our informative and dynamic Innovation Week.
The 2020 Fowler Global Social Innovation Challenge held our first ever Innovation Week to bring together the global network of student ventures to compete, connect, and learn virtually. This week, we had 43 ventures pitching to 73 judges across 6 pitch blocks, judging these 43 teams on Tuesday and Wednesday, with the top 16 of these teams pitching to a second set of judges on Thursday and Friday.
I really like how the boards look. I think they are really cool. I'm wondering how well they work in the quality spectrum of, let's take the handboard, which I didn't know existed. So it seems to me that, extreme athletes, they're only going to buy a new one if it works better than what they already have. So how have you compared the performance of this one versus a wood one, or the foam, or any other ones?
Yeah, with the handboard, we have a lead difference, very small, with the principal, the weight of the board, but the functional board, the shape of the board is functional and have maybe a better shape of other boards.
In total, we had 7 room monitors, 84 judges, and 124 global finalists who spent over 600 hours in Zoom rooms. Leading up to Innovation Week, students and ventures competed in an Instagram challenge with $1,000 on the line for the most active and creative global finalist and venture. The competition was fierce. So students were ready to engage when Innovation Week started. Throughout the week, we held webinars with themes ranging from impact investing, entrepreneurship and ethics, the resilient entrepreneur, and design thinking. We saw introductions and messages of encouragement in our WhatsApp group. And of course, this week was really a culmination of months, even years of work to whittle down to the pitches. The interaction and input from judges, experts in their field, and investors from all industries was priceless for the students. And we know that in the last 48 hours, with these top teams you'll see tonight, they faced even harder questions and deeper dives.
What do you see as the channel as accessing people who would want to use this? Because I can imagine that is a bit challenging, given that, as you mentioned, 34% aren't happy to speak to anyone about this.
Great question. So far for the Sunlight Retreats, we have not had any problem recruiting. It's been word of mouth and social media.
Students felt empowered, full of great feedback, and questions that will be translated into actionable steps for their ventures. What a productive Innovation Week!
We at the Center for Peace and Commerce were so impressed by the participation and supportive spirit from this past week. On behalf of the organizers, judges, mentors, and leadership, thank you so much for your nonstop energy and commitment to this competition. Sylvia, back to you.
Wonderful. Wow. This is my first year with the Fowler Global Social Innovation Challenge, and I am blown away by the international representation and participation overall. 43 teams competed in the semifinals. Amazing. What a gift to the world all of these ventures will be. We will now look at ventures. Here are their 90-second pitches again, who are working on, among others, UN Sustainable Goal numbers 2, 4, 5, and 10, reduce inequalities in gender and underrepresented communities. The teams pitching are Braille Easy, BioMilk, Sunlight U, and What About Sex?
Recent studies show that about 82% of blind Americans own a smartphone. However, they are fully dependent on text-to-speech, which limits their ability to read and write information. Many of these smartphones have flat features, which hinder access to information. However, we have a solution to that called Braille Easy.
The world's first smartphone case designed to teach Braille for the blind. It is equipped with a Braille display on the side, which uses solenoid actuators, and unlike traditional Braille, the pins do the movement instead of the user's fingertips, which we call the static read feature. Braille Easy allows for the blind to read Braille from the comfort of their own palms, unlike the current market of Braille displays. I was fortunate enough to start learning Braille at a young age. I was taught by the traditional method where I would read from a book and write from a Perkins Brailler. As I grew older, I was introduced to different Braille note takers and screen readers. I had to adapt my learning style to incorporate all these tools into my environment. That being said, Braille has allowed me to participate in the same academic arena as my peers. It gave me the confidence to become more independent in my daily life.
The lack of evolution of Braille has long fueled the rise of literacy in the blind community. With Braille Easy, we can finally change that. Lisan's story has inspired us to help the blind who just wanted to be able to communicate to the world. Join Braille Easy to make that happen and close gaps and open opportunities by empowering the blind with Braille.
Hi there, my name is Michelle Egger and I'm the CEO of BioMilk. Here at BioMilk, we're creating cultured breast milk outside of the body. We're able to provide a product with the nutrition of breast milk but the practicality of formula. This is needed because 84% of moms in the United States today are unable to meet the recommended 6-month exclusive feeding period for breast milk. There's a variety of market and societal factors that cause parents to have to make trade-offs when it comes to the nutrition of their children. And we here at BioMilk think that doesn't make any sense. We are able to use our proprietary technology to create breast milk outside of the body just in the way it's produced in the body, by harnessing the evolution of human mammary epithelial cells. As two female scientists and co-founders, we are incredibly excited to bring this technology to the world and not only provide better nutrition for infants in the first stages of life, but be able to provide a more ethical and sustainable product than infant formula as it stands today. We hope you're latched on and are excited to tell you more soon.
PTSD does not have to be a lifelong diagnosis. Hi, I'm Brittany Kirk. I'm a graduate student in social innovation at USD and the founder of Sunlight U. I'm also a rape survivor. The fallout from the rape nearly drove me to suicide, and despite medicine and therapy, I still struggled to find a safe place to heal. In the absence of that space, I created what I needed and built the nonprofit Sunlight Retreat for survivors of rape. In the last 2 years, we've helped 150 survivors with clinical trauma specialists using the science of trauma to help them heal. 100% of survivors have said it has been integral to their healing, and survivors have reported that it has saved their lives. They've become more present parents, been able to return to work and to school, but still, I know there's more that we can do, and that is where Sunlight U was born. Sunlight U is a for-profit social enterprise and the solution for the millions struggling in the aftermath of trauma. Sunlight U is an online platform, software as a service model with an AI component which teaches survivors the science of trauma, connects them with their peers, and establishes an inner circle to empower their healing. Sunlight is available to anyone with an internet connection. There's a large available market for anyone suffering from PTSD, and we have a proven track record of success. Now, more than ever, we need accessible ways for survivors whose lives have been hijacked and immobilized by trauma in order that they may lead happy, healthy, resilient lives. Your social impact will pay dividends for generations if you choose survivors. Please come shine with us at Sunlight U.
Hi, my name is Fernanda, and my country, Mexico, ranks first in the world for pregnancies, especially between the ages of 13 to 19. That's how we knew we had a big problem in our hands. Today, 1 out of every 3 teenagers do not receive any information about the use of condom or contraceptive methods. We're talking 33% of the population, and that's just basic sexual education. People must understand that sexuality is not only a physical aspect of human life, but it also speaks for intimacy, for safe relationships, for self-love, and for self-knowledge. Since there is no other platform that makes sexual education so accessible, young people tend to look for their doubts in the internet, which often leads them to land in pornographic pages that gives them a really misconceived idea of what sexuality or bodies are in real life. Talking about sexuality often feels as if we're talking about something forbidden. That's why we present you WAS. What About Sex? An app in which teenagers can answer any doubt they have regarding sexuality with information backed by doctors and psychologists. This giving them the opportunity to own their sexuality safely and informedly. We're basing our project in the 4th global goal, which is quality education, especially sexual education, because of the amount of teen pregnancies and diseases there is in our world. Our mission is to bring safe sex education into every teenager in the world.
Thank you, Braille Easy, BioMilk, Sunlight U, and What About Sex? Now get ready to vote. Text the letter A for Brilliant, Braille Easy, B for BioMilk, and C for Sunlight U, and D, What About Sex? I have also seen all night that the chat box is on fire. So I see in the chat box, I love this. The love is real from Mohammed. We can't do it without your support. Go Braille Easy. Yes, you see this is amazing support from our community. While you are voting, let's catch up with another Fowler Global Social Innovation Challenge alumni social venture, So Much, from right here in San Diego, and graduates of San Diego State University. So Much is a women-led startup venture that has found a solution to restaurant food waste by repurposing it into healthy snacks such as cookies. This dynamic team competed in the Fowler GSIC in 2018 and 2019 and won the Women Innovators Award in 2019.
1 year ago at the restaurant I was working at, around closing time, I saw my chef about to throw away a giant pot of perfectly untouched brown rice. And I said, "Wait, chef, don't throw it away, I'll take it." And he looked at me like I was crazy. And honestly, in that moment, I had no idea what I was gonna do with it all. But I just knew that I could not watch it go to waste every single day. We took the leftover food home, packaged them up, and handed them to people who looked like they didn't have enough to eat in San Diego. But we realized that there had to be a better way, and that came in the form of delicious cookies made from all of the excess food that was perfectly untouched that would have just normally been thrown away. We had no idea what we were doing. We were like, hey, why don't we just grind up brown rice and quinoa and put some dates in there, put it in a ball and call that a cookie. And we got some feedback on that, not the best feedback, and then we've had to, create new versions, and we really wanted to have a lasting impact, and how would we do that? Would be to prolong the shelf life, and so we decided to dehydrate the grains, grind them up into a flour, and with that flour is what we bake into the cookies.
We started with picking up 1 day a week in one restaurant, and it expanded, and now we're at collecting thousands of pounds instead of just like 10s or 20s.
In less than a year, we've been able to rescue over 7,000 pounds of food, and we're just getting started. So that's where we are today. Right now, we're baking cookies, but our mission is so much greater than just that. We really want to build this educational campaign around food waste, showing people that yes, working on these environmental issues, it can be profitable, but it doesn't always have to be so complex. Sometimes the best solutions are the simplest ones. We hope that that's the message that people take away when they take a bite out of our cookie. We want to inspire them. We want to show them that it doesn't have to be so tedious, that you too, everyone, all of us, we all can make an impact.
You could fight climate change. You can save food from being wasted. You can hopefully one day feed somebody by just purchasing something as simple as a cookie.
We've always dreamed big. We've had this goal of saving 1 million pounds of food because that's something that we just can't do alone. And that means that we've inspired others along the way to take action. We want to show others that taking care of the planet doesn't need to be so complicated. Something as simple as making cookies can make such a big difference.
Thank you so much. We always love hearing your updates. And now, the winner from this group about reducing inequalities in gender and underrepresented communities is Braille Easy. Congratulations, Braille Easy. You have advanced to the final round of the Audience Choice Award. Reminder that the next poll will open only once the groups have pitched in entirety. We are now ready to hear another set of pitches in our next group of ventures, those that are focused primarily on UN Sustainable Goal number 3, good health and well-being. The teams pitching are Brilliant Biome, Crecerás, Masks for Healthcare Heroes Ethos Masks, and Vibrance Biomedical.
Hello, I'm Dr. Sierra Simpson, founder of Brilliant Biome, an early-stage biotech company at the intersection of the gut microbiome and opioid addiction. Opioids have impacted society in a multitude of ways. Communities have seen increases in needles in public spaces, government spending has increased for community surveillance and ambulance costs, and hospital emergency services are strained due to the influx of opioid-related cases. The major problem with opiate addiction is that current treatments don't work well. Our solution to this problem is simple. We use data from a patient's microbiome, along with our precision medicine AI, to give better treatment and care to individuals during their recovery from opioid addiction. Our test kit comes with everything a patient needs to collect a sample and mail it back to our lab for analysis. Our platform determines that individual's risk and makes recommendations on how a person can strengthen their guts to aid in their recovery. In our current business model, individuals, hospitals, and rehab facilities can all purchase kits. If we're able to reduce relapse by just 10%, we can potentially save 5,000 lives per year, impacting families and the greater society. To accomplish this goal, we have assembled a team with the scientific, operational, and business expertise to bring this innovation to market. Furthermore, we are lucky to have the support of seasoned professionals with proven successes in life science companies to help guide us as we grow. We're Brilliant Biome. Trust your gut.
Hi everybody, my name is Edith Lopez and I am a human development and family science student who is passionate about trying to bridge the gap between my Latinx community and the disconnect they have with our healthcare system. Did you know that for a Latinx child, they are 65% less likely to be diagnosed with a developmental disability than their non-Hispanic white counterparts? For example, some studies show that the average diagnosis age of autism in Hispanic children is 8 years old compared to 6 years of white children. This is even if they get diagnosed. Developmental disabilities include things like autism, Down syndrome, and more behavioral and intellectual disabilities that sometimes might be silent. So imagine being a parent who goes from doctor to doctor and is told that nothing is absolutely wrong with their child. This is why I have created Crecerás. We help our customers identify developmental milestones that their child has not reached and really facilitate their process in getting a diagnosis. We do in-app consultations where parents can record and upload videos of their child and then get real-time feedback on their behavior and development. Once we've identified these missed milestones, we can then provide a system that helps keep track of appointments, medications, and treatments, which would often become very overwhelming and frustrating in our fragmented healthcare system. With our software, we are creating stronger advocates for our Latinx children because every child deserves a chance to a greater life. We are Crecerás.
Humanity has faced perhaps its toughest challenge this year with the start of the COVID pandemic. Over 100,000 lives have been lost in the U.S. alone due to this disease, with our healthcare providers often fighting without adequate masks for protection. Mask use has also drastically increased pollution, with landfills overflowing with wasted masks. How can 3 MBA students step out from the sidelines and help on the front line?
With Ethos Mask, we've created a solution. Our mask is a safe, more comfortable, and sustainable alternative to the DIY cloth masks that have been proven insufficient.
Hi, I'm Amir Hassan.
I'm Nick DiGirolamo.
And I'm Dr. Mark Schultzel, and we are from the Rady School of Management of UCSD.
The Ethos Mask Kit reduces PPE waste by 600%. It's washable and sterilizable and promotes good safety habits.
We've taken an open source file and reimagined it. Our mask is made out of malleable plastic, and our innovative design provides a tighter seal and more comfortable wear. We've donated over 1,100 masks to 5 healthcare organizations and 5 first responder organizations across the U.S.
I wanted to take this opportunity to thank our healthcare heroes and frontline workers.
At Ethos Mask, we believe in a safer world and a safer you.
Hi, my name is Sayuj and I'm the co-founder of Vibrance Biomedical. We believe we can make screening for diabetes simply better. Growing up in India, it was common to see many of my family members being diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. The failure to diagnose at an early stage leads to many complications which can impact the quality of life, individual healthcare costs, and sometimes lead to premature death. Seeing my grandpa suffer from this every day, I thought there got to be a better way to do this. So I came up with the idea of a at-home tester to diagnose diabetes using saliva. Currently, I'm a sophomore with nearly 2 years of research experience, and I've been working on this tester for the past 3 years. As of now, we estimate our production cost to be only 2 cents, which is significantly less than the current solution, and we still have a great margin. Our mission is to sell directly to consumers via over-the-counter. Recently, we secured our initial funding from a very successful entrepreneur in Minnesota. With your support and our business model, we can help hundreds of millions of people, like my grandpa, to have a chance of leading a long, healthy, and happier life.
Thank you, Brilliant Biome, Crecerás, Masks for Healthcare Heroes, Ethos Masks, and Vibrance Biomedical. Now get ready to vote. Remember, you want to text the letter A for Brilliant Biome, B for Crecerás, and C for Masks for Healthcare Heroes, Ethos Masks, and D for Vibrance Biomedical through your phone or through the Poll Everywhere link. Remember, the system cannot really take more than 700 votes, so just keep on voting. Let's break the internet. I see the chat box also is still on fire. I love it. We've been talking about it here. These are all excellent innovations. We need Ethos masks in our world right now. That's from Michelle. Chatting it up and giving some shout outs is fabulous. Keep them going. When we come back from this next clip of social change in action, we will announce the winner of this group. Please enjoy this message from the 2019 Fowler Global Social Innovation Challenge alumni, Charity Wadi, and alumni from Loyola Marymount University, who is now an intern with CAE in Germany.
Hi, my name is Charity Wadi, and I was fortunate enough to have pitched at the 2019 GSIC. It was such an amazing event, and I want to thank everyone involved with that. Me and my team felt so welcome and encouraged while we were there. We were able to meet so many like-minded other students and graduate students that were involved with not only growing and building up their own ventures, but also growing and building up people and the environment, and growing these ideas to really foster social innovative change. Following this event, I did a fellowship through the State Department in Germany, and I was just fresh leaving from this pitching competition and kind of started my fellowship, and was still just so refreshed and invigorated with this mission of continuing to foster social innovation and talk to people about these great ideas. So I'm so grateful to be a part of this event. I hope all is well and everyone's staying safe.
Thank you so much from our awesome alumni Charity. And you can find out more about our Fowler alumni on our webpage, fowlergsic.org. So check it out. Okay, the poll is closed, and the winner of this group is Crecerás. Thank you so much, Cresara, and congratulations. You have qualified for the final round of the Audience Choice Award, which will be voted on at the end of the pitches for a chance to win $2,000 in seed funding. Okay, now the time has come for the prizes. We will start with your vote. The Audience Choice Award poll of all the winners of all the groups is now open. Please select your favorite qualifying team from the previous rounds. Remember, we took your top choices of each of the 4 segments and groups to compete in the final Audience Choice Award. You will be voting from those 4 ventures that advanced. Be sure to get your vote in early. And there's a great chat that just popped up. Well done, finalists. Congratulations and best wishes to all of you. Your resilience during these turbulent times is an inspiration to us all, and it is an inspiration. While you vote for the Audience Choice Award, let's get another update from one of our alumni, Joshua Munoz, whose venture Truly competed in the Fowler GSIC in 2019.
Hi, Josh Munoz here on behalf of Austin Wolf and the rest of Team Truly. Since the Fowler Global Social Innovation Challenge, we were invited to submit a full proposal from the National Science Foundation for our project. In addition, we completed our first material formulation and are moving into our first trial production runs of the material. We're excited to continue our momentum from the competition and executing on bringing the new breed of plant-made plastic to market. Thanks so much for your support.
You still have time to vote for the Audience Choice Award. We will announce that after these next few awards. Entrepreneurs and ideas come in all huge variety of hues of a rainbow. So we designed awards to embrace and celebrate this diversity, from the most innovative to the most resilient to the best new product to social change. We applaud all ideas in social innovation, and seed funding is attached to an award is one way we can demonstrate our undying support. So let's go on with all the prizes. The next prize tonight is selected by our esteemed judges, is to honor the incredible agility in response to the current COVID-19 pandemic. These teams pivoted on a dime to help us through this crisis. We have the capacity as humans to invent our way out of any disaster. That is beautiful. These are 2 teams that remind us all that innovation during a crisis is essential. So congratulations to the first venture, Masks for Healthcare Heroes, Ethos Masks from the University of California, San Diego in the US. You will win an award of $1,000 in seed funding. And congratulations to Team 2, Dr. Nanoksa from SP Jain in India. You will win an award of $1,000 in seed funding. We will now announce our top 2 awards from the Instagram Challenge Award. As you remember from before, students and ventures competed in an Instagram challenge for the past 30 days. That is resilience, with $1,000 on the line for the most active and creative global finalists and venture on daily themes tied to the Sustainability Development Goals. The individual award receiving $1,000 in seed funding is Andrea Solarzono from Leatherheart from Venezuela. And the Team Instagram Challenge winner receiving $1,000 in seed funding is BCM from Universidad Francisco de Vitoria in España. Congratulations to those winners. They showed every day that they are resilient. And now, for the most socially innovative award awarded to a venture that is inventive and innovative in approaching a solution. The winner of this award and $1,000 of seed funding, as selected by the judges during our competition, is Braille Easy from the University of St. Thomas in the US. Congratulations. Next is the prize for the Most Resilient Award, which is given to the team who embodies a resilient spirit of grit, tenacity, and determination. The winner of this award and $1,000 of seed funding is Sunlight U from the University of San Diego in the U.S. Congratulations. Next is the Social Change Award, which celebrates innovative builders with the skills and character who dare to embrace the difficult journey of social change. There were 2 teams that embodied this ideal, a tie from the judges. The winner of this award and $1,000 of seed funding is Crecerás from University of Texas, Austin in the U.S. Congratulations. And the second winner of this award and $1,000 of seed funding is Hangler from Erwa Women's University in South Korea. Going next is the New Product Award, awarded to a venture that is specific to a new physical products. The winner of this award and $1,000 of seed funding is Zatalize from the University of San Diego in the U.S. Congratulations. And next is the Moonshot Award, awarded to a venture that is tackling a big global idea. And the winner of this award and $1,000 of seed funding is Arboretics from the University of Texas, Austin in the U.S. This has been a wonderful night. And at the very end, we are now going to show, not at the very end, we're not there quite yet. We have the results of the Audience Choice Award. Do we have those? Congratulations to the runner-up team, Thermoplastics. Runner-up? Runner-up is Thermoplastics. You will receive $1,000 in seed funding. Excuse me for that. And we're going so fast that it's just like one after another. And the first place winner of the Audience Choice Award is, first place, is Thermoplastics. Wait. Okay, so let me just back up a little bit. Technical issues and then us, of course, the MC issues. But no, I'm just kidding. So the runner-up is 2T Tech and the first place winner is Thermoplastics. So excuse me for that. Thank you, audience, for putting in all of your votes. We couldn't do that without your participation and your engagement. So thank you so much. We are coming up to our last group of awards and we'll be joined live by our finalists. A little something new. Before we patch them in, we have a special gift for all the teams that have competed this year. I've told them on multiple Zoom calls, we have a surprise for you. So now is the moment. We wanted to give an inspirational moment to all of our students, university leaders, advocates, and you, our audience. So coming live right now on the top of this building, please welcome, just returning from her competition on NBC's The Voice, singing One Day, San Diego's own Cedrice.
Hi everybody, thank you so much for having me. This is Matthew on the guitar, and we are going to sing One Day. Sometimes I lay under the moon and thank God I'm breathing. And then I pray, don't take me soon, 'cause we are here for a reason. Sometimes in my tears I drown, but I never let it get me down. So when negativity surrounds, I know someday it'll all turn around, because all my life I've been waiting for, I've been praying for the people to say that we don't want to fight no more. There'll be no more wars, and our children will play one day, one day, one day, one day, one day, one day. It's not about win or lose, 'cause we all lose when they feed on the souls of the innocent. Blood-drenched pavement, keep on moving though the water stay raging. In this maze you can lose your way, It might drive you crazy, but don't let it freeze you, no way, no way. Sometimes in my tears I drown, but I never let it get me down. So when negativity surrounds, I know someday it'll all turn around, because all my life I've been waiting for, I've been praying for the people to say that we don't want to fight no more. There'll be no more wars, and our children will play one day, one day, one day. Our children will play one day, one day, one day. Someday the world will change, treat people the same. Stop with the violence, down with the hate. One day we'll all be free and proud to be under the same sun. Sing our songs of freedom like, oh yeah, oh yeah, 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 oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. All my life I've been waiting for, I've been praying for the people to say that we don't want to fight no more. There'll be no more wars, and our children will play one day, one day, one day, one day, one day, one day. Thank you.
That was beautiful. Thank you, Cedrice. You are a treasure to our community. And just for everybody to know, that was live. Just absolutely beautiful. I would like to now welcome our 5 finalists who will be competing for the top prizes. We have our 5 finalists ready, coming to you live to find out if they won. Let's see. Oh, hi everyone. Oh, it's so nice to see you. I'm totally rooting for all of you. Look at that, the babies and the people. Yes, thumbs up. We have thermoplastics that's calling it. I think in Spain it's 3 a.m. So like just amazing. So the next prize, so drum roll please, is the Women Innovators Award to honor the future generation of female founders. We have a runner-up and a first place winner. But this was a very tough category. Just letting you know, 12 out of the 16 top finalists were designated as women innovators. Wow. So the judges of this category would like to give an honorable mention with a prize of complimentary mentorship from the Center of Peace and Commerce with global women leaders for these 4 teams: Brilliant Biome, 2T Tech, Braille Easy, and Crecerás. Now, the runner-up of the Women Innovator Award receiving $2,000 in seed funding is BioMilk from Duke University in the U.S. Woohoo! Wonderful.
Hi there.
So
Hi,
excited for you.
So thank you so much.
And the first place winner, the first place Women Innovator Award receiving $3,000 in seed funding is Sunlight U from the University of San Diego in the U.S.
Thank you so much. That's incredible. Thank you so much to Ron and Alexis Flower.
Woohoo! It's so wonderful to hear you've done such an incredible job of bringing this venture to light. And now to award our top 2 finalists for the Qualcomm Wireless Reach Impact Award. Dun, 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 a little bit of just drum roll, please. We are honored to be joined in studio by Senior VP of Engineering at Qualcomm, Susie Armstrong.
Good afternoon, global change makers and innovators. I'm honored to be a part of this great competition and excited to hear all the amazing social innovation ideas from such a diverse group of students representing 19 countries and 30 universities. My name is Susie Armstrong. I'm a Senior Vice President of Engineering at Qualcomm. I am honored to be here today, and on behalf of Qualcomm would like to extend my best wishes to each and every one of you. At Qualcomm, we invent breakthrough technologies that transform how the world connects, computes, and communicates. We continue to invent leading technologies, and our corporate responsibility initiative demonstrates how those innovations are building a better future by enabling people, transforming industries, and enriching lives. I'm deeply inspired by your grit, your tenacity, and your perseverance. I'm impressed at how you've all found workable and meaningful ways to spend this difficult period of social distancing. Times of great need challenge us to see things differently and to approach new and old challenges alike in creative ways. It makes me very proud to see that spirit of innovation and creativity is as strong as it has ever been. As an inventor myself, like all of you, I rarely see the world as it is, but rather see the world as it can be. What you have all accomplished is truly remarkable, and you should all be very proud of yourselves. Sometimes people think that innovators are brilliant, slightly eccentric people tinkering in their garage on their own, coming up with those light bulb ideas. But more often, innovation is a team effort that requires out-of-the-box and creative thinking. You too are leveraging the power of diverse and inclusive teams in the innovation process. It's a very noble thing to do, to invent for sustainable change and to make a world a better place. Again, change makers and innovators, my hearty congratulations. And now, the runner-up to the Qualcomm Wireless Reach Track, receiving $2,000 in seed funding, is Braille Easy. Congratulations.
Okay,
the first
wow.
place winner of the Qualcomm Wireless Reach Track, receiving $3,000 in seed funding, is Brilliant Biome. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. We're very excited. We appreciate everyone, and thank you again.
Thank you, Susie, and thank you for your ongoing commitment to social innovation. On behalf of the Fowler Global Social Innovation Challenge, thank you to you and your colleagues at Qualcomm for your mentorship and judging during the 2020 competition. Oh, so great. Braille Easy. We are so grateful for your support, Susie Armstrong and Qualcomm. Thank you so much for that shout out during the chat. That's the way to do it. Okay, now, time for our grand prizes. We are down to the wire here. I am very excited to reveal, dun, 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 our top 3 ventures. Brilliant Biome, Biomilk, and Thermoplastics. Ah, you see, oh, that's so good. Everybody's all excited. I like it, I like it. We want to take this extra minute to thank Ron and Alexis Fowler for making this a reality for our social innovators. Thank you so much. This year's Fowler Global Social Innovation Challenge is historic, not just because of the virtual nature of this competition, but that we had an exact tie for second place. The 2 runners-up will split the $15,000 award, receiving $7,500 each in seed funding, and the first place team will receive $22,000 in seed funding. So sharing second place, the ventures are Brilliant Biome and Thermoplastics. Congratulations. So that means that the 2020 Fowler Global Social Innovation Challenge grand prize winner receiving $22,000 in non-dilutive seed funding is Biomilk. Congratulations.
Wow, thank you so, so much. We're incredibly honored to be a part of this opportunity even, and really want to say thank you to both UC San Diego, St. Thomas, Ron Fowler, and our home university, Duke University here in North Carolina. We have put moms and babies at the center of everything that we do, creating custom cultured breast milk, and are so excited to be able to use this money to scale our team. We're actually putting up job postings starting on Tuesday to hire additional scientists, along with my CSO. And if you're interested, please reach out to us via our website, biomilk.com. Thank you again, and we're so honored to be receiving the top award tonight.
So polished. I even was going to ask you, what's your ask? And you already did it. It's wonderful. Like entrepreneurship at its best. So wanted to also have a big congratulations to our 2 runners-up, Brilliant Biome and Thermoplastics. So now let's first check in with Brilliant Biome. Would you like to share something, maybe?
Hey, Sylvia. Yeah, we just wanted to reach out and thank everybody. Thank Ron and Alexis, and for your amazing MC skills, as well as all of the support we've had through Start Our Rady, the International Global Entrepreneur Program at UCSD. And I've got to give it a shout out to my team, Carrie and Greg, who are here virtually, but we can't be here together in person. It's been a long road, but we're really excited and grateful for the opportunity.
Wonderful. I love that. It is a different environment we are in right now with team members spread around. So now let's check in with thermoplastics. Would you like to share something? I know, again, it's around 3 a.m. in Spain. How do you feel?
Wow, we feel amazing, really. Thank you so much on behalf of the team, Thermoplastic team. We also want to thank all the organizers of this wonderful event. And we also want to thank everyone from the University of Francisco de Vitoria who supported us from the very beginning, especially to our board of advisors, Ramon and Flores Dimeres. And a special thanks to our mentor, Dr. Olga Zafra, who trusted us from the very beginning and helped make this dream a reality. And finally, we want to thank all of you who have put your trust in our project. And if you want to become a part of it, don't hesitate to reach us on our LinkedIn or on our email, thermoplastics@gmail.com. And thank you very much for all your support.
That is amazing. Thank you so much for calling in from Spain. Again, congrats, Brilliant Biome and Thermoplastics for winning runners-up and the grand prize winner, BioMilk. And to everyone who supported all of the ventures along the way, congratulations. Thank you to each of you for your support. Wait, I'm hearing something. Oh, what is this?
Hey, Sylvia. Wow, what a great event.
We have a new special message from our partners at the University of St. Thomas.
It was awesome. Thank you so much for hosting.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for having me. And here's a special prize for you. Yay! I got this special thing for you.
What an honor. It was so inspiring to see all these creative, innovative, and even world-changing ideas in San Diego today. With a global pandemic and the inequalities happening in the Twin Cities right now and really all over our country, we've been reminded more than ever how important it is to create a just world for everyone. As you know, we need ideas and change makers who tackle these big problems and bring healing to their communities. Mm-hmm. So we couldn't be happier to welcome the Fowler Global Network of Change Makers to our campus next year.
Well, we are excited for St. Thomas to host the 2021 Fowler Global Social Innovation Challenge. And that is it for our live stream. Thank you to our incredible coaches and mentors. Thank you to our judges. Thank you to USD President Harris and University of St. Thomas President Sullivan. Thank you to our sponsors and supporters. Thank you to Cedric. And thank you to Ron and Alexis Fowler. And thank you especially to each of our competing students and university leaders. We are so proud of you and can't thank you enough for all of your hard work and commitment to social innovation. And this entire event was produced by the amazing Finest City Entertainment, and gratitude abounds. And now, much love to our students. Abrazos from all of us. Stay healthy and safe. Keep on innovating. Your ideas are valuable and brilliant. And good night.